What if I told you that Apple just created a budget iPhone that might actually be better than the regular one? The iPhone 16 and the all-new iPhone 16e are more different than you think, and the $200 price gap, that's just the beginning. Today we're breaking down what Apple didn't tell you, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one is the smarter buy and which one might be a trap. Let's dive in. Let's kick off things with the design, a category where Apple always tends to impress. At first glance, the iPhone 16 and iPhone 16e might seem pretty similar, both rocking a sleek aluminum frame and a glass front and back. But as soon as you hold them, you'll notice the subtle differences. First up, the iPhone 16 has that iconic dynamic island, a feature that truly changes how you interact with the iPhone. It's more than just a cosmetic upgrade, it adds functionality, letting you see notifications, track live activities, and interact with your phone in ways that feel fresh. Meanwhile, the iPhone 16e sticks with the more traditional notch. It's a design that works, but it feels a bit dated in comparison. Size-wise, both phones are almost identical. The iPhone 16 weighs around 170 grams, while the iPhone 16e is a little bit lighter at 167 grams. The difference is minor, but the feel in the hand is a little different because of the dynamic island and the overall design. When it comes to color options, the iPhone 16 offers a wide range from classic black and white to fresh shades like teal, pink, and ultramarine. If you love personalization, this extra splash of color might just be the reason you go for the iPhone 16 over the iPhone 16e, which only comes in black and white. Let's move to the displays. Both phones feature a 6.1-inch OLED screen, which Apple does really well. The colors are vibrant, blacks are deep, and everything looks crisp. But here's where it gets interesting. The iPhone 16 screen can peak a dazzling 2000 nits of brightness. This makes it much easier to see content outdoors in direct sunlight, a big win for those of you who spend a lot of time outdoors or use your phone in bright environments. The iPhone 16e, while still great, maxes out at 1200 nits. That's still more than enough for most users, but if you like to use your phone outside or want the brightest screen possible, the iPhone 16 might be the better choice. And then there's the dynamic island. I keep mentioning it because it really changes how you experience your phone. It replaces the notch on the iPhone 16 and adds a new layer of interactivity. You can interact with alerts, see live activities like timers, or even check your music playback, all in a way that feels intuitive. The iPhone 16e lacks this, which is understandable at the lower price point, but it's something you might miss if you've never experienced it. Now onto the performance. Both the iPhone 16 and the 16e come with Apple's latest A18 Bionic chip. This is the same powerful processor that drives everything from gaming to heavy multitasking, ensuring smooth performance no matter what you throw at it. But here's the kicker. While both phones have the same chip, the iPhone 16 packs 6GB of RAM, while the iPhone 16e only comes with 4GB. What does it mean in practice? Well, the extra RAM in the iPhone 16 gives it an edge when it comes to handling multiple apps at once. You'll notice fewer reloads of background apps and generally smoother multitasking. The iPhone 16e, on the other hand, will still perform brilliantly, but might need to refresh apps a bit more frequently when juggling multiple tasks. Now let's talk about cameras. The iPhone 16 comes with a dual camera setup, a 48-megapixel main sensor and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens. This gives you the flexibility to capture both detailed close-ups and wide-angle shots, and it opens up creative possibilities like macro photography. The iPhone 16e sticks with a single 48-megapixel camera. While it can still take stunning shots with great detail, you won't have that extra ultra-wide lens to play around with. That said, the quality of the primary sensor on both phones is nearly identical, meaning the iPhone 16e still holds its own for most users. In terms of video, both phones are capable of 4K recording, but the iPhone 16 goes a step further with features like cinematic mode, which creates a beautiful depth of field effects. If you're into video creation, this is a nice touch that the iPhone 16e doesn't have. Battery life is another area where both phones shine, but with some notable differences. The iPhone 16e boasts up to 26 hours of video playback thanks to its efficient design and lower power features. For casual users who don't drain their phone too quickly, this is a huge win. On the other hand, the iPhone 16 offers up to 22 hours of video playback, still great but a bit shorter than the iPhone 16e. However, it's important to note that the iPhone 16 supports faster wireless charging through MagSafe and Qi 2, while the iPhone 16e tops out at 7.5 watt wireless charging. So if charging speed and wireless charging matter to you, the iPhone 16 is definitely the better option. Both phones support up to 20 watt wire charging, so you can quickly top off them when needed. Beyond the basic specs, there are a few extra perks that might influence your decision. The iPhone 16 comes with a new camera control button that allows quicker access to settings, making it easier to capture the perfect shot. The iPhone 16e lacks this button, which is a small but noticeable feature for photography enthusiasts. Both phones come with IP68 water and dust resistance, so they are durable enough to withstand a bit of rough handling or unexpected splashes. Storage-wise, you get options ranging from 128 to 512 GB on both devices, which should be enough for most users unless you're storing massive files like 4K videos or games. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the price. The iPhone 16e starts at $599 for the 128GB model, making it one of the most affordable iPhones on the market. If you're looking for value, the iPhone 16e offers an impressive package for the price, especially considering it still has great performance, a fantastic camera, and a solid battery life. The iPhone 16 starting at $799 for the 128GB model is a bit more expensive, but that $200 difference buys you the extra RAM, the dual camera setup, the dynamic island, and MagSafe charging. If those features matter to you, the extra money might be worth it. But if you're on a budget and can live without some of the bells and whistles, the iPhone 16 is a great choice. So which iPhone should you pick? If you wanted the latest features, the smoothest performance, and a more polished design, the iPhone 16 is definitely the way to go. The dynamic island, the dual cameras, and faster wireless charging are game changers if you're willing to spend a little bit more. But if you're after a budget-friendly iPhone that still offers solid performance, an excellent camera, and a great battery life, the iPhone 16e is though to beat. For many people, it's going to be the better value. Ultimately, both iPhones are incredible in their own right. It just comes down to how much you're willing to spend and which features matter most to you. Let me know which one you'd pick, and if you enjoyed this comparison, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.